Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Your Game Therapy. As always, I'm your host, Candor, and tonight we'll be jumping into episode number 3 of Blueprints. We are picking up right where we left off on the last episode. Run number 2 proved to be much better than run number 1. We just made one enormous miscalculation, and we paid the price by running into a dead end, basically. But this time around, we've learned. We now have a really good feel for how the rooms kind of work with each other. I still have no idea what the colors mean, but that's what we hope to uncover in this hour. As always, though, at the top of the hour, guys, grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite snacks, kick back and relax and enjoy day 3 of Blueprints on Your Game Therapy with Candor. Cheers. Now, they said that the rooms were going to change a little bit. Was that like a... Oh, yeah, everything's gone. Okay, so everything's gone. We don't know the combination for that. Okay, we're just going to go. Let's just roll with this. Let's go to the east again. Oof, that's not a good draw. But let's, you know what? Let's start the run with 2 items. Maybe we'll have 2 good items. Metal detector again and a gem again. So maybe the closet will always have these 2 things. Now, what did the closet have? It did not have this last time. It had a stage and it had a buck. So these things change as well. Oh my god. So tree and a safety pin. Okay. Not the greatest first rooms, but we follow it up with a pretty decent room here. How about a hallway? Let's get started with a hallway. And now that we have metal detector, we'll be able to... Yeah, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. What? Oh, coin down there. Thank you, metal detector. Let's go this way so that we don't run into any locks. Okay. No, we can't. Oh, this is a bad draw. I mean, you know what? Let's go utility closet because at worst we have the breaker really close. Cabinet. Interesting. I don't know about that cabinet thing. Bathtub and bat. Okay, so not a great draw so far. Bridge bride. Bridge bride. We had a bridge bride on the last episode. And the bridge bride was the parlor. Rank 2 parlor. That was actually our first run. Again, not a great run here, but let's go with the pantry. We need something to get us over to the east. Fishing line. Highway or road. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Everything stays the same on this room. So Bridget, expecting someone to be walking around. 5, 5, 5. Plus 2 for the apple. I think the other time we had an orange and it was plus 5. Nursery. I mean, I think we have to keep going this way because we're locking ourselves out of a lot of things. All right, parlor game. The gems are on the desk. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. Damn, I thought it would beep for me. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. The wood and the brass. Okay. Ooh, we could use this to look at the photos. God, I love this game so much. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay, so one's always true. One's at least always true. One's a liar. The gems are not on the desk, so that is a liar. The gems are in this box. The gems are not on the floor, so the gems have to be in this box. Yeah. Easy. Easy parlor game. We're gonna go up. Ooh, a den is nice. I like this. I haven't been in the drawing room yet. You may draw new floor plans. Oh, like, can I pick? Wow. Oh my God, that'd be a lot to try to write down. There's a fire on the tree. Are these all the pictures or all the drawings that are going to be in this game? My God. There are so many. Why is the fire not on? Alright, so there's no real purpose to this. However, I have a feeling that if I click on this and I don't like any of the ones that come out, I can redraw. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Now, this security room has a requirement of a gem, and I have 2. Green rooms do not cost money or gems to draw. Let's go security room. We haven't seen the security room yet. And now part of me is wondering, should I have gone with a redraw? Did not expect a cutscene. So everything is being surveilled right now, like everything. And there's a notepad on there. Someone's watching all of our progress. Did this guy really die, or did he fake his death? Damn, this is some next level security spying. Is that a vault? That looks like a storeroom. I haven't seen that room yet. Looks like a music room. Wow. Someone's watching the watchers. Okay, so what is... Hold on. Look at this room. That's a vault. Is anyone else here? Well, it's creepy that I can see myself move. Oh, this is creepy. I can interact with that. There's coffee. Someone was just here. Okay, so for this, I don't know if it's just for this run, but for this, blue memos equal true. It's almost like you want to get the security room as soon as possible. Red memos are lies. Unless written by hand. Okay. Interesting. Let's see the rest of this, if there's anything else that I'm missing. I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have needed a magnifying glass to read that unless written by hand. You could see that with the naked eye. Okay. There's a phone. Oh, I just remembered were the rules. I can't use any of the tools that I find inside outside. So I could have never used the sledgehammer. Okay, that was a mistake. I just thought about that. I just remembered. Also, this is a security room is a security room is a night. Let's draw it into our okay. Huh. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Now, the terminal password... maybe we do need this. Maybe we do need the magnifying glass. Terminal password is Swan Song. Let's just hope we get far enough to use that password. How about that? Swan Song. Now, does it matter that these are red, green, and red? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. But we know that red memos are lies, so the antechamber has not been unlocked, so access levers are required. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, so the further north we go, the more likely a door will either be locked or it will require a key card. And that is a true statement because it's a blue memo. Okay. Should we continue south? I think we should try to clear that corner. What are the chances that we don't get a... All right, cool. No. Corridor. We want a corridor. I don't know what the P's and the mountains are yet. Spare room, maybe? Yeah, because everything else is gonna... Okay, spare room. Key. Worth it. Any document to inspect here? No. All right, so the good news is we got to the corner. So we should just make this a storeroom. Because we can't make it a bedroom. We could make it a guest bedroom. Yeah, that'll give us 10. Let's take that. I like it. We're back up to 50 again. I'll take that. And we get a view of the outside. Now, why didn't the metal detector pick up that gem? Ah, we have seen this before. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. So, mathematical puzzles. Nothing remarkable about that paper. A basketball. It's a pawn. Do we already know? Yeah, we already know that this is a pawn. Okay. So we've successfully done an entire corner of a house. We've done an entire corner of the east wing. Now, do we want to continue north, or I think we should actually continue this way? Now, knowing that there's going to be locked doors north the higher we go, which, by the way, I think the ranks are based off of what line you are on the grid. I think that's what bases rank 4. The best way to know would be to go into the parlor and verify, but let's just do this. Now, the good thing is we can redraw the fort plan if we don't like this, and I don't like that. Ooh, we want to see what the puzzle is there. Let's redraw them. Ooh, you can only do it once, though. I don't love what we did there. Okay, so let's think about this out loud. If we go this route, it'll allow us to go north. However, we will be pinning all of our hopes on just the entrance hall taking us to the left, because none of these rooms have access to the left. If we did the chapel, I feel like we have to do the chapel. We have to do the chapel. Did these change? They did. Oh, no, they didn't. 1, 2. No, they did not. They did not change. But it is still a bishop. And it got us nothing. But it'll allow us to go... Okay. Let's go. I like that. The den is good. Den is good. Den is good. Plenty of options. And we're going to get something out of it. I don't even know what to call these. This would be like, I mean, that's a dress or an outfit. What is that? Is that a bed? Is that a cot? I don't know what that is. Coin and a gem. That's good. We should continue south for a little while. Let's try to fill out this area before we go anywhere else. There's the billiard room. Bingo. Let's go to the billiard room. He said something about the dart game that you don't even need to know darts. plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay, not sure about that, but let's keep going. Billiard room. There's a coin. He said something about math problem. Shit, I should have taken a picture of that. Remind me to do that. Remind me to take a picture. Alright, so I think this is the puzzle then. And if it requires math, let's think about this. So it looks like it's two teams, two sides, right? Is it as simple as making both sides equal? No. $11. Did it write it down anywhere? No. Hold on, let's do this. Let's do this. 11. Let's assume that we are plus, minus, multiply, dividing things. So if 11 was the number and we were to plus, let's say 6, right? So 11 plus 6 is 17. Then we're subtracting 11. So we're down to 6 again. And then we are, was that multiplying and then divide? So 6 times 6 is equal to 36. And then 36 divided by 11, is that where we're at? And that gives us 1. No. So 11, let's say 11, 1. No. I don't understand what's happening here. I feel like, okay, so I'm just pressing all the buttons to see if there's any interaction that might be interesting, but there aren't. All right, so let's go 11. My next two options are 6 or 1. 11 plus 1 is 12. Minus 11 is 1. Times 6 is 6. Divided by 11? No, that's not going to do anything. What is happening here? Oh boy. Math is usually not my weakness either. Like, I'm usually decent at math problems here, but what is happening? I think what's really throwing me off is the blue. Like, What if I did something else? Wait. 11? Okay. Let's assume... Hold on. I'm getting an idea. Let's assume that the formula is what's on the board right here. Oh, sorry. So let's assume that the formula is what... So it's going to be... I believe the first one is 11. So 11 plus 6 is 17. Minus 11 is 6. Times 6 is 36. Divided by 11. Wait, is that what... No, that's not what I would have gotten. Okay, let's try this again. Because what I'm thinking is we have to pick other numbers that will equal to whatever this formula is. So 11 plus 1 is 12. Minus 11 is 1. Times 6 is 6. Divided by... No, that doesn't make any sense. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. I mean, let's try other numbers, I guess. So... $20 plus 11 is 31. Minus 1 is 30. That's where it just doesn't make sense. Times 11, no. Okay. $12. That was interesting. Nothing, it didn't go to 1 and 6. It went back to 11, back to back. 12 plus 11 is 23. Minus 1 is 22. Divided by 11 is 2. Times 6 is 12. Then divided by 11. No. No, I guess they all do that. So no matter what the first number... Okay. 9 plus 11 is 20. Okay, so we're doing this really hard. We're doing it like way, way hard. I got an idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write out the formula. So plus, minus, multiply, divide. Now here's the problem. 11 needs to be the second number, and 11 needs to be the second number. Minus is either going to be 1 or it's going to be 6. Then multiplied. No. I'm thinking about it wrong. The number we select plus 11. I'm going to write this down. So the number we select plus 11 I think that's I don't know. Like, does it have to actually, anytime you reset it, it goes back to 11 unless you hit 11. Yeah, I don't know about this. $18 plus 11 is 29. Minus 6 is 23. No, 23 times 11, that doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make sense. Also, why is this blue? Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. 1. Shit, I wish I wasn't colorblind. I think that's blue. That's blue. That's blue. That's blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this blue? 10? We either have 11. Hold on a second. We have 11 blue rooms. We have 11 blue rooms. I don't know. We have 11 blue rooms, though. And that makes me think that it has something to do more with we do not have enough data to do this math puzzle yet. So that's what I'm going to go with for now because I'm confused. Also, there should be a jigsaw puzzle piece here somewhere, but I don't see it. Or maybe it's when you solve that. Oh, it's when you solve the... Oh, the puzzle is the puzzle. Got it. Okay, got it. West Wing Hall. That actually sounds exactly like what we need. Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West... Wait, 15. So 15... 1983. That might be the combination for the safe. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft so... Okay, so her ladyship dies 1983. 1983. June. Wait, was that June? Let's get the other number in there too. June. So 08. 1983. That might be the combination to the safe in the... Ooh, we haven't found it yet. Nook. We gotta go Nook so that we have a chance to... Yeah, journal is noteworthy. There's our key. Yeah, we gotta keep going this way. That's actually what we wanted. We wanted... Wait, are the orange ones the west wing rooms? And blue might be the east wing? We don't want to use the passageway. Yeah, we gotta do the boudoir. We got a key as well. We also now have a date that we can try. Ooh, 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 ooh. How about this? No. 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 No, nothing I can see with the magnifying glass. All right, let's try her. Let's try the day she died. 08/15/1983. No. How about 15/1983? No. How about 1983? No. How about 08/15? No. Okay, so nothing on those numbers. We might as well test our luck here. Nice. The kitchen is gonna, but it's gonna block the entrance hall. But we're shit out of luck because we need to get that corner done. Okay. But we have food for sale too, so we're actually gonna figure out what happens when you buy food. There's a gold coin. There's a dog somewhere. That's cool. Ooh. Morning room. Damn, you can get up to 30 steps if you did a boiler room in your house. But that's... How many coins is this? Oh, the main course is served in the dining room. So we need the dining room to get basically 20 steps for free, or 30 if we had a boiler room. I can buy a banana, which is 3 more steps, and that's all I can buy because I only have 7 gold coins. Let's buy the banana. Okay. Damn, if we had more coins, we could have bought... Okay. It's okay. Now let's get a corner room. So this has an opportunity to earn and spread. No, we need to use like a bunk room. This is a good corner spot right here. We don't need any other doors. Oh, we get to see our friend again. Look at him. He's such a sweetheart. Hi. How you doing? How's it going, buddy? Hey. How you doing? How you doing? He's so cute. Okay. Totally worth. Totally worth. Okay. I think we read all this, and I don't think there's anything we need to... Yeah. Nothing we need to see. We got 2 coins, or 2 keys. Monster draw. Wow. 2 keys? I'm spoiled. You've spoiled me. I think that's all to do in this room. Except watch this guy go. Do your best, buddy. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. He reminds me of my dog so much. He reminds me of my little dachshund. All right, so we got to get back to the West Wing Hall. So we have to go through here and through here and through here. But we have really filled out the map very well, and we have 37 steps. That's not bad. We have the security to go north, and we have the den to go north, but let's go ahead and keep going up this way. Ooh. Bad draw. The lavatory doesn't seem to do anything. So let's just get the garage. Even though it took 2 gems, by the way, that... Can we go off the grid? Oh, man. Oh, man. Just keys left and right. Look at this. 7 keys. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Miss Babbage, who is the head of the house. There's your Queen of Diamonds from our first run. And there's a car. Yo, can I go off grid? And if I do, will this erase all my stuff or no? No, it did not. He's off the grid. He's off the grid. Look at him go. He's off the grid. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Can I open this from this side? I can. I can open this gate from... It's been permanently unlocked. Oh, that's cool. Permanently unlocked. The music is stellar, by the way. Really, really nice. Hey, birds. Ooh, red rooms give you negative. Oh, look at this. Red rooms give you negative statuses. And we haven't drawn very many red rooms yet. So the further north we go, it's probably going to be worse. We're probably going to get worse status effects. We got a shelter. What do we do in the... Canned water. Time lock safe. Remain where you are for now. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So there's 3 people down here. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Welcome to the Mount Holly bomb shelter. Shit, I don't know what time it is. Radiation monitor. Dot 10. How much do we need it to get to? 12. Okay, so we need to release radiation into the house somehow. Ooh, terminal password. Swan Song. Glossary of terms. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. One of the most common type of rooms, bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of... Oh, I can't see violet. So bedrooms are violet. Borders of their floor plans. A blessing is a persistent benefit that lasts for several days, typically bestowed from a shrine after an offering of gold has been made. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Oh my god, here we go. We're getting answers, actual answers. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. I'm assuming that there's ways to open the doorways, even if they're blocked. Occasionally, you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel. The directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you've drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu or by pressing R. Okay. Dirt. The action of selecting a floor plan from the 3 options is called drafting. The draft pool is a total collection of currently available floor plans from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Okay. Easy enough. Oof. So many things. East wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. These rooms are marked on their floor plans by an icon of an open door. The estate refers to all the explorable areas of Mount Holly, including the rooms currently drafted as well as the grounds. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to the current rooms as shown on the Mount Holly blueprint. When your steps reach 0, you're exhausted. The life of every room begins as a floor plan, a square paper sketch drawn by an architect from a pool of potential ideas, the draft pool. Gems are valuable resources used by architects to draft special floor plans. Ah, that's why they cost to build them. A feature on the network that you are now perusing, a list of words and architectural jargon that is intended to make simple the terms you will encounter on the site. Jargon. Entries marked ? Will become gradually revealed as you progress. Gold is currency for shop rooms. Got it. Green rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens and are naturally synergistic with one another. A lot of these are very self-explanatory. Grounds, the campsite, apple orchard, and west path. Orange floor plans known as hallways are rooms that often contain many doors. They provide architects the means to branch off into different paths. Okay, so orange are the hallways. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from day past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. Oh, I can see my last days. Okay, I like that. The items you've collected on any given day can be viewed and inspected from the blueprint menu. Items, keys, key card door, electric powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed via key cards are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency the higher up in rank you are in the house. Okay. I'm not going to go through each one. Mechanical. The rooms are often heavy in mechanics and often contain control systems that can interact with other elements on the estate. These rooms are marked by the symbol of a gear. Okay. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Black Bridge. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals. Okay. Outer room is rooms drafted only from the door located outside of the house on the grounds of Mount Holly. West path access is required before these rooms are accessible. Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Each row of rooms in your house make up a rank. As you progress north, the rank increases. There are 9 ranks listed on Mount Holly's official blueprint. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be heard. Okay, rarity, redraw. Okay, red rooms are dangerous. Reset, security locked. Shop. Special floor plan. More rare and cost gems. Okay. Special item. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. Okay. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong to a special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol. A sauna. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Oh, wow. Trunks. A charming path that winds through the wooded area that runs alongside the west wing of the house. This path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and locked. Okay, so we have successfully logged in. Let's look at staff services. Punch in and punch out. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Ooh, today is November the 7th, by the way. November 7th. Do I know the year? I need to know the year. This service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly. All domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave. Okay, so it won't tell me the date. No schedule changes. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. No, I'm good on that. Return to network. Electronic mail. You can only access mail by the office. Okay. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. I don't think it's going to give me remote terminal. Oh, it is possible to connect. View active terminals. The security one. The lab and the office are offline. Connecting to the security terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay, so there's only one trunk somewhere that I have not collected. Keycard system. The security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with low setting. Well, let's do confirm setting and then change offline mode. Ooh, this mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example, as a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff... Ooh, let's do that. So if we are somehow able to disable the power, it will unlock all the security doors in my house. Swan song. Okay. Wow, we learned a lot. We actually have a great run going because we have 34 steps still now that I think about it. So let's log out. We know... So hold on. We know it's November the 7th. But we don't know what time it is. Is there a clock anywhere? Was there a clock on here? We know it's November the 7th. We got here on November the 7th, and this is day 3. So... I don't know. November 7th, 1 a.m.? Does that mean it's unlocked now? No. That was probably a mistake. Let's log in again and let's try to figure out if today's day 3, it has to be 1 hour in the future. I'm not sure what day it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and just back out. And at least I know November the 7th, it will be open on Saturday. Can I know it's day 3. I know it's day 3. If that's not open, then it is what it is. We're not gonna spend more time here. We already set the security to low, so that's a big win, I think. Now let's look around some more. Now that the west door is open too, we can come over here whenever we want to check to see if that safe opens up. I don't know what would be on the safe either. What's over here? Okay, so that's the only place that we could access through. Okay, well, I'm really happy about what we just did. Let's go back towards the West Hall. We're going to the billiard room, then we're going to the den. And now we're going to go north to rank 5. Now, it said something about there is a chest somewhere. I don't know where I would have missed a chest. Ooh, the dining room. After rank 8 has been found. Oof. But it also has 2 directions to go in, so I like that. The courtyard also has 2, but the 2 that it has are kind of... At the same time, we don't have to fear this red thing because we have the thing where we're not going to get hit by it. No, let's go dining room. So if we get to rank 8 at any point, this will be served, a meal will be served in it. I want to keep going the west side. Yeah, let's use one of the 7 keys we have. Storeroom. Yeah, let's go storeroom. Although this kind of blocks our way. There's a key. And a gem. We have seen him before. He is in our campsite. All right, we're getting dangerously limited in our paths here. We need to find something that's going to open up big. Ugh, that's not what I wanted. I'll take the bedroom though. +2. Greetings from Reddington. I don't know why I'm like nervous that there's going to be a jump scare. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get jump scared. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. It just got me kind of weird. The whole like I'm a kid of the do you guys remember that commercial where it's like it's a car commercial and then a zombie pops out? Scares the shit out of you. I'm a child of that age, so I remember that. I expect if I'm zoomed in on something it's going to blow up in my face. All right, let's go north. This is technically what rank... It's going to be rank 6 right here. Gymnasium. We're not going to be affected by this, I believe. So let's pick that one. I'm sheltered. Oh my god, bottom right of the screen. I'm sheltered, so it's not going to do it for the next 3 times. That shelter is clutch. And this room is clutch. Look at that. What a great room. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Easy for me to say. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with Sinclair. So that's our mom. And the reason why he's chosen us as heir, his favorite. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. That is very interesting, because Red Prince, and he loves the color red. The game is called Blue Prince. Hold on. I feel like we just got revealed a big amount of lore here. Oh, there's more. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Whatever that means, this would not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Okay. This got weird all of a sudden. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local. This is the 3rd major, is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. Trial begins on Tuesday. Okay. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. That is a swan around her neck. Huh. My God. This is the last one. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is a renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to its historic value. If these rumors are true, The evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay. What do all these things have in common with each other? The heiress goes missing. Jewels get stolen. She drops the publisher. The Red Guard questions her publisher. Red Prince is based on her son and his inflexible love of color. And the funny part is, the real funny part is, if red is my favorite color, why is red the color that punishes us in this game? Okay. Keeping that in my head, just thinking about that in the back of my head. Shall we continue on the west? Perhaps we should continue going on the west. Yeah, let's use the key. Let's use the key. Where's the breaker room? Damn, I did it all the way there. You know what? Let's make this... Oh, it's going to be sheltered. It's not going to do that. Sheltered. Hell yeah. You know what? You know what we're about to find out? What does this say? 1128 is the engraving on the tree. Now, the bad part is we could do that on the next run. I think it's going to be one of those permanent things that remain open if we were to open it tomorrow. What is this? I don't understand. Pearls around her neck, nothing too... Nothing I can really see from here. Why are there 3 photos of that? Another key. 1128, yep. Okay, so 1128. God, I am deep in this now. I am really deep in this now. 1128, 1128, 1128. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. How about that? Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay. Okay, wait. Was there something on the upper right corner? We've gotten so far, guys. We've gotten so far. I'm looking over at the clock. I'm looking over the clock. This is a long episode. I don't want to stop, though, so mega episode. It's been a while since we've had a mega episode. Is this a security card room? It is. So without a security card, we cannot go any further. Damn. Which means, are we gonna, is it gonna use another shelter here? I think we go north, right? Just to hell with it. Let's just go north. Oh. Rumpus room. What the hell does that mean? What is a rumpus room? Oh, this is creepy. I don't know what a rumpus room is, guys. Games? It's a games room? Backgammon. Oh my god. Got a lot of coins. Perhaps... Oh, we're rank 7. One more row, and then we can go to the dining room and get more... Wait. I just thought of something. I took a picture of it. What does the breaker room have? The breaker room has the gymnasium, the dark room, and the garage on off. Then it has a VAC indicators, which I don't know what that means. We need to get back to the breaker room to turn off the keycard access. When the power goes off, it'll unlock all of the room. Oh my god. But the way we're going to do that is we're going to wait until we get to rank 8, because then in the dining room, we'll get 20. Let's get a boiler room, by the way, so we get 30 more steps. Right? Like, I'm thinking about this correctly, I think. We get to rank 8. We can go back to the dining room, get 30 steps if we had a boiler room, go back to the breaker room, turn off those keycard access. That'll allow us to go to any of the rooms that require keycards. Let's also put in a... Let's put in a coin and see what happens.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Okay. A cat.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Like the pendant.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
This game is so insane.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. I just held my breath through all of that. I guess we have to go Great Hall. The antechamber. Oh, that was telling me that dining room is ready. I think the metal detector tells me which doors have things. This door has something, and this door has something. Yep. I don't know what this is. I can't mess with it. It's only this one. Shit. Shit. I don't want to pull it because I don't know what it does. Why does it have a red dot on the right? Shit. I feel like we're so good right now because dining room. Gets us 20 more steps. Hold on. So it's going to take me 1, 21, 20, 19, 18 to get to the dining room. Plus 20. That'll put me at 38. And then I can come back. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34. I mean, we don't have the boiler room yet, though. That's what I'm worried about. If I pull this, what if that means that it's going to open this door? It's worth it. I think that means the door in the antechamber right here just opened. I think that's what it means. That was the antechamber, and that was that door that just opened. Let's go back and get our dining room food. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. We're getting really close here. All the way to the bedroom. Shit, though. Are we gonna get... Okay. No boiler room. But it's okay. It's okay. No boiler room's fine. 20. I'm gonna go back to archives. Okay, hold on. Oh. Here's the deal. I think we can get to the antechamber if we get the Great Hall and we take a right and we go up and we go there. It just requires luck to get that door. But the thing is, I think this door, this moon door, is locked. All signs and pass points to enter. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. I think we have to go for it. I think we have to go for it. We have to see what happens if we go for it. Okay, we're still sheltered. That's good. That's good. That's important. Wait, how do we get out of here? Oh, this door. Oh, it's gonna take 2 keys. We don't have enough gems. We don't have enough gems to get the passageway, which is exactly what we needed. Let's just make it a mailroom. Order placed. Damn. We had to go for it though, didn't we? Simon P. Jones. The grand realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much more I want to say, or there's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness the final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirige blocks. Dirige blocks? Interesting. Okay. Anything else? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Denny Ravain. That's a name that's going to stay in our phone. Excuse me. Okay. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate a purple. 5 purple indicators. Are needed to activate the 6th. Okay. Let me take a look at the picture I have of the fuse box, because I don't remember there being an option. I made them all green. Okay. There was more to it then. Once I made them all green, I need to make one blue. Got it. Okay. Okay, that only counted as one. That's good. I'm almost scared to keep going this way. But let's go. +1. Wait, is this like... What does +1 mean? Is that another day? Does that mean that I get to do one more day? The Fixed Stars. Stargazer's Companion by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects. This reminds me of Mist so much. The observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. Impress your friends and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star is +1 gold. The Twins is 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice is 3 steps, 1 gem. Oh my god, you know what? We're going to do this because this is a lot of information. Okay, the sail. We're gonna take pictures. North Star. Okay. So based off of what I see, it'll tell me what the like buff is for the day, I guess, if that makes sense. Right? That's what I'm getting at. I can spot. I think I have to wheel the thing up. Or maybe push a button. Maybe that wheel lets me do it. Is there another wheel somewhere, or do I do the other wheel again? There is another wheel. It's over here. Let me try that again. Maybe I can reach it from the stairs? I doubt it. I think if anything, they made it worse. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can see now. So a North Star is gain 1. We should really be making our way. Damn, I need a kitchen like so bad. I need to buy some food. Okay. Items for sale? There's nothing that's going to connect me to the antechamber except for this side. I can't. I don't even have a gem. That sucks. I'm running so bad. I don't want to check an item. Like, I want to keep them both, so I guess it's just we're out of luck there. Damn. We need to find... the other thing I was going to point out is in the breaker room, there was a broken lever. So... Damn. You gotta go to the archives again. We're still sheltered, though. That's good. Oh my god. Oh, okay, good, 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 good. This is gonna give us up there. Am I sheltered here too? I am sheltered. So those were the 3 rooms we got sheltered. All 3 of these. Less likely to find items laying around the house. That's fine. Greater chance of finding items. Lucky rabbit's foot. You know, if I wanted to check anything, this might be the thing that I check. Because I could use it tomorrow. Mila the Broom. Mila the Broom is also... Mila is number 5. The angel from the chapel. My god. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details in following the instructions left by the Baron himself. Effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November the 6th. And then we came in on the 7th. We still have keys, so we continue this run. Gymnasium it is. We're not going to be sheltered in the gym, though. We're going to lose 2. Oof. Oof. But we can't play basketball. But why not basketball? I mean, this is like this is it. If we don't get something that has a connector this way, we're done. We can't reach the antechamber. Right? I'm not crazy. That's what this means. So a part of me wants to go all the way back to security. That'd be 1. When I leave, I won't lose 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll put me at 21 because I need gems. Let's do that. I need gems more than I need gems. I need gems. Like, I can't not have gems because if a special room is drafted, yeah, I need gems. Oh, and I gained 2 for coming this way, so it's even better. I'll lose 2 coins here, which is fine. It's got to be done. I need a chance at getting gems so that I have the possibility of drafting a special. See? I don't have gems. It's got to be the workshop. T. Oh, the sledgehammer. Okay, well, that's Burning glass. What does that do? I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. Can light candles and ignite fuses. Okay. If I ever come across the chapel, we're gonna have to go back to the chapel. The true box does not always contain the prize. Okay, yeah, I mean, I would have figured that sometimes. Here we go. By the way, that means we can't get this room. This room is completely shut off to us. Here comes our last key, by the way. Veranda. I don't have gems. Can't do a wine cellar because I need to keep going. It's gonna have to be this one. Conference room. Wait. Did we have red memos or lies? So that's not the safe code. I'll write it down anyways, but I'm pretty sure red memos are lies. So unless there's a blue one here, I'm not going to believe that. Unless handwritten was the rule. Some special rooms allow you to spread items. When items are spread, they're immediately placed in several of the rooms. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. A safe deposit box key. Safe deposit box. Have we seen that somewhere? I don't think so. Shit, I don't remember. But we continue north. We've gotten lucky so far. Can I break this with the sledgehammer? No. Unlocks box 304. What's box 304? Alright, let's keep going, man. Here we go. It's locked and we don't have a key. We're gonna have to go down, down. We're gonna have to go to the gymnasium and do the thing that we didn't want to do. Oof, we're losing so many steps here. Is it worth going to the kitchen? I believe you got 8 steps. I have so many coins for 8. I could get 2 things. I could get 2 things. 1, 2. But then I'm going to lose coins here. I could only gain 1. No. I on the prize. Just keep going. Is it worth avoiding the chapel just so we don't lose a coin? No. It's just 1 coin. Yeah, it's not worth that. We're going to gain 2 right. Oh my god, that's a... Damn it. That was an extra step I didn't need to lose. Ivory dice. Ooh, you may use to get additional floor plans. Oh my god. Bedroom. Get me to the bedroom. Give me 2 more. Okay, that's going to cost me 1 to get in there. Okay. it all comes down to this, I think. Yeah, here it is. Because I don't have any gems. And it unlocked this door already. Okay. Oh boy. I don't have the gems for it. This is it right here. Oh my god, that was... I don't have the gems for it. Oh, I don't have the gems for it. I don't have the gems for it. I was right about the gems. Wait. I tossed the dice twice and I lost. What a way to lose this. Face and ace. What? Hold on. What? Unused pairings. Glove, love, sting, sting, crow, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. I mean, safe. 908. Was that 83? No. Craft, raft, smell. Face, ace, sturdy, study, beard, bard. What are we doing here? I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission you artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off. So we need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Why? Why would you do that? Damn, so this is where our run ends, huh? I feel like we got close. What is this? Tell me it's like an item that lets me do it again. For the security office? There's a treasure somewhere. Okay. Well, we have 5 steps to lose, basically. Oh, and the study is the queen. Excuse me. The study is the queen. Well, let's go to the security room, since we're pretty much, we lost. There's a treasure here somewhere, according to this. One upgrade disc. What is an upgrade disc? An upgrade disc. I'm not sure what that is. Does this mean I have to go this route? Like, well, I've run out of steps. So this is unfortunately the end. If I can't find the treasure here, then it's a wrap. Night night. We got very close though. It felt like we got very close. No, nothing there. Anything else here? No. Okay. So I feel like we learned quite a bit in this run. It was exciting. We definitely got really far. What is this +1 star though? You've used all your steps and must now call it a day. You put yourself to the very edge. Grand Inn. 37 rooms. 9 ranks reached. Steps taken 91. 8 items found. New rooms 20. And the west path is now open. And I think I know the passcode for the orchard for the next time that we play. However, I think this is going to be the perfect place to wrap it up. As always, guys, if you're enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. It's free. And the goal is 500 subscribers by the end of 2025. And we're actually just crossing over the 200 subscriber amount, which is I never thought we'd see. So that's kind of cool. We're a brand new channel. I'm excited to keep this thing going. But anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, as always, guys, you're greatly appreciated. I will catch you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Your Game Therapy. Like the videos so others can find us, and subscribe so you won't miss the next episode.